Now that all of the ribs are glued back to the soundboard and the glue is dry, we've checked to ensure that all of the ribs are in fact glued. We've gone along, actually since this piano's on its back, let's demonstrate on this piano. We've gone along every single rib and pushed on the soundboard next to every rib on both sides, and if we hear any cracking or obviously if we can see any kind of separation in there, then that's another one that we can do. But on this piano we've gone along all the ribs and ensured that indeed all of the ribs are glued to the soundboard. So now that soundboard is going to vibrate as one unit. So now we need to go back and take all the screws out that acted as clamps. I'm going to take all those screws out and fill it with a hammer shank. Use a little piece of piano wire to check my depth. Put my fingernail where it marked, and then based on that, I'll get a pretty good depth gauge so that I don't go all the way through. Maybe I'll go a little bit short. And there's my depth. This by the way is 220 thousandths. Hammer shanks are 218. We're going to knurl them, which is going to bring it down to about 215, and we've got a 220, so that'll be about the right diameter. The hammer shank, and the reason that we can't use the knurler that we usually use when we're hanging hammers is because the distance that we can put it in is not enough. We need a little bit more distance, and the knurler won't allow us to go any deeper. So we're going to knurl it with just a pair of channel lock pliers. And the reason that we knurl, by the way, is to allow for glue escapement. If we don't do that, the glue has nowhere to go, and it acts as a hydraulic piston, and you can't push it in all the way. But when you have this, you get glue all the way around, and the glue escapes. Okay, then make a little mark where to cut it. And as you can see, it's actually a little bit higher than the surface. I have it bottomed out, bottom of the hole, and the mark that I made, just I guess because of the thickness of the pencil lead, is a little bit up. Just ever so slightly. So I'll cut it, see that, a little bit shy of the line. And give it 360-degree turn. Then we'll use a hammer shank. And the final step, just to clean it up a little bit, get the glue out of there. Okay, and we'll do that about 20 or 30 more times.